She was 10 years old. It was supposed to be a normal morning. Vienna, 1998. A quiet residential area. Parents heading to work. Children walking to school alone, as they had countless times before. Among them is a young girl with her backpack, following the same familiar route. She never arrives. At first, no one panics. Maybe she missed the bus. Maybe she went to a friend's house. But as minutes turn into hours, fear sets in. Police are called. Searches begin. Posters appear. Her name spreads across Austria. Then, nothing. No witnesses. No ransom note. No signs of struggle. It's as if she vanished completely. The public response is massive. Media coverage intensifies. Forests are searched. Basements checked. Every lead is pursued. But days turn into weeks, weeks into months, with no answers. Behind the scenes, investigators face a nightmare. A child taken in broad daylight, in a safe neighborhood, without leaving a trace. Over time, the city moves on. Routes change. Parents grow cautious. Hope fades. The case becomes one of Austria's most painful mysteries. A child presumed gone forever. What no one knows is that she is still alive. Hidden in a place no one would think to look. Trapped by someone who planned everything. Cut off from the world she once knew. She didn't disappear because no one cared. She disappeared because someone was watching and waiting. What followed was not chaos. It was control. Her captor had planned this long before that morning. He chose a location designed not just to hide someone, but to erase them. Beneath an ordinary house, a concealed space waited. Soundproofed. Locked. Invisible. No windows. No sense of time. For her, reality shattered instantly. Days blurred together. Fear was constant. She didn't know where she was, how long she'd be there, or whether anyone was still looking. The life she remembered began to feel unreal. That was the point. Isolation became a weapon. Food, sleep, speech, all controlled. Survival depended entirely on obedience. Psychological manipulation followed. Threats paired with moments of false kindness, cruelty alternating with calm. Resistance slowly turned into numbness. Years passed. Above ground, the case went cold. Leads dried up. The public assumed the worst. Her name faded from headlines. Below ground, she grew up in captivity. Her world shrank to a few square meters. Time was measured by routines, not calendars. Childhood slipped away, replaced by instincts no child should ever need. And yet, something endured. A will to survive. A refusal to forget who she was. That inner strength would become the one thing her captor never fully controlled. Survival became routine, not living, but enduring. The hidden room was no longer just where she was kept. It was her entire universe. Every variable was controlled. Light, food, contact, information. Any resistance was punished, reinforcing one message: escape was impossible. But quietly, something shifted. As she grew older, she became more observant. She studied him, his moods, habits, moments of carelessness. This wasn't hope yet. It was calculation. Psychologically, she adapted in ways that later stunned experts. Fear was compartmentalized. Memories were preserved, faces, voices, fragments of a life before, proof that another existence had been real. Above ground, the world changed. Technology advanced. People moved on. To society, she was a tragedy frozen in time. Below ground, she was becoming resilient. Her captor believed dependency had replaced resistance. That time had erased her identity. He was wrong. The longer she survived, the greater the risk to the illusion he had built. Control lasted years, but it was never absolute. The balance of power was shifting. Slowly, silently. The moment didn't come with warning. It came with opportunity. Years of observation revealed a truth. Control wasn't constant. It only appeared that way. One day, a small mistake was made. Not dramatic, just careless. An assumption that she was too weak, too conditioned to act. She wasn't. When the chance appeared, it was met with clarity, not panic. Failure wasn't an option. Her body was weakened by years of confinement. Her mind was focused, precise. She acted. What followed was chaotic and terrifying. Fear surged. But this time it pushed her forward. Every sound felt dangerous. Every second stretched. Then, light. For the first time in years, she was visible. Authorities struggled to believe what they heard. A child missing for years, hidden beneath a normal home, alive. The man who had controlled everything lost control instantly. Arrest followed. The house became a crime scene. Neighbors were left stunned by what had been happening beneath their feet. Shock spread across Austria, then the world. Freedom was overwhelming. After years in isolation, the world felt too loud, too fast. Sunlight, crowds, voices, everything had to be relearned. The trial exposed the full truth. Investigators revealed how meticulously everything had been planned, how long it had gone undetected, how close authorities had come without realizing it. There was no doubt about guilt. The case centered on Natascha Kampusch and her captor Wolfgang Pricklepil . Psychologists described extreme control, isolation, and long-term trauma, emphasizing that survival in such conditions is not weakness, but adaptation. For her, survival meant compliance without surrender, endurance without forgetting, holding onto identity in a place designed to erase it. The case changed Austria. Laws were questioned. Procedures reviewed. The idea that someone could be hidden in plain sight for years shattered collective certainty. But this story is not defined by the man who imprisoned her. It is defined by survival. Because despite everything, years stolen, childhood erased, she lived. She escaped. She spoke. And in doing so, she forced the world to confront a disturbing truth. We rarely know what is happening behind closed doors.